What's cooking, guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm making my spicy black bean burgers. Who doesn't love a juicy burger? But sometimes meat can be too heavy and not so healthy either. If you're a vegetarian or a vegan, or you're just trying to eat less meat like me, try out my black bean burgers. They are full of spicy flavors and still have great health benefits. I am topping them with spicy pepper jack cheese and with my spicy Sriracha mayo to make the ultimate vegetarian burgers. Make sure to subscribe before we begin so you can join our foodie family, and also follow me on all my socials to stay connected. And now let's get cooking. So I'm going to start by peeling one potato only. The potato starch will almost act like a binding agent, so that's why I like to add just one potato. After peeling, I washed it and I'm cutting it into chunks because I think cutting it prior to boiling helps them to cook faster. But long story short, just boil a potato as you normally would. I'm going to boil it in my little saucepan, fill it up with water, and then let it cook till fork tender. After a few minutes, check if it's fork tender, and then it's done. Drain it out and put it in a large bowl and let it cool for a little bit. While the potato is cooling, I'm going to drain and rinse two 15-ounce cans of black beans. You want to rinse the yucky liquid that has a lot of sodium in it and rinse them till they look nice and clean under cold water. Once they are rinsed and drained, put them in the same bowl as the boiled potato. And before we add all the spices, I'm going to take a potato masher, or you can use a fork, and mash both the potato and the black beans. You want to mash them till most of the black beans are mashed, but still have a few beans that are sort of intact, because you do want to see the black bean in your burger. It not just shows the person eating it that it's a black bean burger, but also gives texture to the burger, making them more hearty. After they are mashed, let's add the seasonings. I have 3 scallions that I cut that I'm adding in there, and then add red chili flakes, and I'm using half a teaspoon of it to add a little kick. About 1 teaspoon or so of smoked paprika to add a smoky depth of flavor, and a few cloves of garlic that I chopped earlier, and I'm using 3 cloves. I'm also adding onion powder, and I'm using 1 teaspoon of it, and then half to 1 teaspoon of dried parsley. And then my secret ingredient is 1 teaspoon of curry powder, which will have everyone thinking, what's that secret flavor in there? And then salt to taste. I added about a teaspoon. And some black pepper to taste also. I'm grinding fresh black pepper in there because it has a better peppercorn flavor than the already ground one. And I maybe added about half a teaspoon. And then 1 egg that I have already beaten. Add that in there as well, and mix this all up with your hands, as they are your best tools. And I almost forgot my breadcrumbs, so you want to add in like 1/3 cups of breadcrumbs of your choice. You can use regular breadcrumbs, seasoned breadcrumbs, or panko breadcrumbs, and then mix again to combine everything. The mixture will have this wet type of texture and feeling, and that's fine. It's from the egg and also the starch from the potato and the beans. Once it's combined well, put this in the fridge for like 10 minutes before making the patties. And now let's make the patties. You want to take like 3 to 4 ounces of the mixture and form them into burger patties. You can make them as big or small as you like. You can even make smaller ones for like slider type burgers, or big ones that you can cook in a skillet or even on the grill. It's your kitchen, guys. Do whatever you like. And then put the patties back in the fridge for 5 minutes before cooking them. So while the patties are in the fridge, I'm going to make my spicy Sriracha mayo. I'm just using about half a cup of mayo in here, and you can use however much you need or however much you are making. And then add some Sriracha. I used a good heaping tablespoon, but you can adjust that as you like. And then add Dijon mustard in there as well. It adds a little tang to the sauce. And then black pepper that I'm going to grind in there. Use it to your taste. I added maybe like half a teaspoon. And then mix this up really well till everything is combined. And then you can cover this with a plastic wrap and refrigerate it so all the flavors can marry together. Now let's cook the black bean patties. In a frying pan, add some oil and let it heat up. Once the oil is hot, put the formed patties in there, and I'm going to cook these on each side till they are brown. They won't take that long, just a few minutes on each side. If you want, you can make an egg wash, dip it in the egg wash, and then put more breadcrumbs on the outside for a crispy crust. But I don't want to do anything too extra to these. I prefer them without the breadcrumbs on top. And when they look golden brown on both sides, let's top it with some pepper jack cheese that will add that gooiness plus a little extra kick of spice. Once it's melted like this, you can take them off the heat. Let's assemble the burgers now. I have a lightly toasted sesame burger bun here, and I'm gonna spread the sriracha mayo I made earlier. Slather it generously or as much as you like, and then I have some spinach leaves. You can also just use lettuce. And then we have juicy tomato slices and also some sliced onions. And then the flavorful, spicy black bean patty with the melted pepper jack cheese on it. And lastly, I have the top of the bun, and I'm slathering the spicy mayo on that side too. And then place that on top of the burger patty. I stuck it with a cocktail toothpick, and we're done with our burgers. I'm just going to assemble another one, and of course guys, you can use any toppings of your choice and any sauce that you want to use. Adjust any of the ingredients as you like. You can also find the full ingredients list in the description box below, so definitely check that out. And that's it for today's recipe video, guys. I hope you enjoyed these vegetarian black bean burger recipe as much as I do. I take a break from meat quite often, and especially currently because I am trying to lose a little weight. So when I am craving a juicy burger, I make these instead to stay on the healthier side and get more nutrients in my body through plant-based or vegetarian foods. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one, guys, and until then, take care of yourselves.